It appears that the world of basketball has discovered its next big thing. While Victor Wembanyama might be dominating headlines right now, there is another big man in Europe who could take his title with a blink of an eye. And his name is Mahamadou Landoure. He's 13 years old, already 6'9", possesses fantastic footwork, and just recently had his first breakout game, in which he dropped 56 points and 33 rebounds. But how is that possible? Who's Mahamadou Landoure, and how he's about to change the world of basketball? Landoure was born in Mali on May 10, 2009, and began playing basketball in his homeland before moving to Europe to join the Spanish Basketball Academy for the 2021-2022 season. In his first season, he was invited to join FC Barcelona's roster for the Under-14 Endesa Mini Cup tournament, where he helped his team finish 6th. Endesa Mini Cup is a prestigious youth tournament where Spanish teams' prospects from around the globe have the opportunity to showcase their skills before the men's Copa del Rey final. Luka Doncic and Ricky Rubio, among others, have shined in this tournament before. Landoure stood out from the rest of his teammates and coaches, being nearly a head taller than anyone else. He had an impressive game, scoring 14 points and grabbing 22 rebounds, catching the attention of many scouts. His performance earned him a spot on Madrid's roster for the 2022-2023 season at just 13 years old, similar to NBA star Luka Doncic, who also joined the team at the same age. Landoure's skills continued to improve, and he proved his worth in the Endesa Mini Cup championship game against his former team, FC Barcelona. The game was held at Badalona Olympic Stadium on February 19th in front of a record-setting audience of 8,630 people. Landoure led Madrid's title-winning comeback, scoring 56 points and grabbing 33 rebounds. He dominated in the post and showcased his skills with spin moves, inverted layups, and hook shots. Before halftime, he's already registered 24 points and 15 rebounds, and then exerted even more dominance in the second half, adding another 32 points and 18 rebounds to his name. Even the Madrid commentators couldn't believe it, saying that the show was a complete savagery for a player who's just 13 years old. Landoure went 21 for 29 from the field, which is 72%, and registered 5 blocks to make his stat line even more impressive. It might seem easy for a guy of his size, but it's obvious that it's not just his size that's turning eyes. He idolizes Shaquille O'Neal, and honestly, he could have hardly done a better impression of the Los Angeles Lakers legend, and one of the most dominant players the NBA has ever seen, since Landoure's performance caught the attention of the basketball community, including Shaq, who acknowledged his historic night by posting a graphic with the teenager's unbelievable stats on Instagram. And Shaq wasn't the only one that noticed the 13-year-old. Shooting coach Chris Matthews left 3 head-exploding emojis as a comment on the young star's performance on Instagram. Even college basketball reporter Bobby Regan couldn't help but notice Landoure's stat line looked like numbers straight out of NBA 2K. He also said, "I am not even lying, this is the most dominant player in the world." To no one's surprise, Landoure was named the tournament's MVP, averaging 19.2 points and 17.4 rebounds in 5 games. Despite his success, he remained humble, saying, "We've had a great game, and it's been a joy spending time with my teammates." Victor Wembanyama might be only a few months away from becoming the NBA's latest foreign star. If he meets the high expectations placed upon him, he could serve as a model for Landoure to follow in his own career. But Landoure's heroics prove that the supply of generational talent in European basketball leagues is far from depleted.